Hi everyone, Moira Gray here, just putting together this video for people. I've had a lot of requests for people who want to learn how to buy KBC on the Karatbars platform. So I'm putting together this video to show people how to set up their Coinbase account. Of course, you can use this video to purchase Bitcoin or any other of their listed cryptocurrency for whatever purposes, just to buy to hold, to buy to trade, and to buy to put to other trading platforms. So we'll have a little look. It is quite detailed because there is a lot of steps involved. So this is a real beginner's, real step by step for people to try and follow and learn off. So you start off with your Coinbase. So it's www.coinbase.com, and you can get in and just um, get started by clicking on to the Get Started button in the top right hand corner. Alternatively, you can pop your email address into the box that's available there beside Get Started. You put in your name, family name, first name, your email address, and create a password. As always, you need to generate a password that is got numbers, letters, and symbols in it as well. You need to certify that you're over 18 years of age. It is a financial platform, so obviously you have to be over 18 years of age to be able to legally operate on it. You can click into the user agreement privacy policy if you wish to go through all of that. Then hit create account, and then you will get another pop-up box. So this one supports GDPR for anyone in the EU and the UK. You will understand that GDPR has become a massive, massive thing over here with the protection of data. Very important that all companies and people are compliant with GDPR and the protection of people's data. So I click on that, and then you will get another pop-up which details their privacy policy, which of course you should read through in full, and click I acknowledge at the end of it. Next, you will get an email. So pop into your email account, and you should have an email sitting there from Coinbase to ask you to verify your email address. So once you get into that, just click on it and verify, and then it's going to ask you to get into the account by setting up a two-step verification. The two-step verification and the 2FA, which I'll discuss a little bit later on, are absolutely paramount to keeping your funds, your digital assets, and your details safe. We all know that there are so many people out there that are very happy to sit in an armchair, sit in a cafe, sit somewhere and take everybody else's money and assets, which are very hard to come by and are well earned. So protect them as much as you can. Don't be lazy about this part of it, because, and the further 2FA that I'm going to explain, because it's vital. And yes, in the beginning it's a pain in the butt, but it becomes so normal for logging in and out of accounts, especially trading accounts or bank accounts or anything like that where you have real assets held. It just becomes second nature after a while. So pop in your phone number, and very quickly then, almost immediately, you will receive a text to your phone in the form of a message, and you can then just pop in the verification code. If you're like me and you live somewhere where there's very, very poor phone reception and you have to wait by a window for that to happen, it may pop up and say that it is invalid, in which case you simply just press on the resend text message button, and it'll resend another one immediately for you. So once you have that done, Coinbase is then going to ask you to verify your identity. So you will have to put in all of your details: name, family name, your date of birth, and your full address, and state why you wish to use Coinbase, whether it's going to be for trading, whether it's going to be for business purposes, whether it's going to be, there's a selection of, I think, 5 different options there, your source of funds, and your employment status. and then hit on continue. So here we have three different screens on one. Because there's a lot of screens, I just wanted to compress them for you. So it's going to ask you to verify your identity, and they suggest that you use your driver's license. There's a phenomenal amount of people still in the world who aren't travelers outside of their own country and therefore don't hold a passport or have a passport that's out of date. So if you have a driver's license or a government ID card, you can click on that button. Then it is going to ask you what method you'd like to upload it. If it's something that you have saved already on your computer or on your phone, you can log in and use that method to upload the file. Alternatively, you can use the camera on your phone or on your laptop. And then you just upload the identity onto it. Once that's done, then the next stage is to upload a utility bill or a credit card statement or bank statement. This is to verify your home address or your business address, whichever you're using, but it must be valid in the last 3 months. It is AI, artificial intelligence, that is doing the verification on it. So it will just scan the document and look for the details on it. So once you upload that, then it is going to either verify immediately if it can gather all of the information that it needs, or it's going to take a little bit of time. Now you may need to readjust and re-upload either or both documents, and ensure that you have the full outline of them, ensure that they're clear and they're easy to see, and that way you can get them uploaded as quickly as possible. So once all that's done, or while you're waiting for that to be done, you can log in then to your Coinbase account and go to set up your 2FA. And this is what I mentioned earlier on the training, and it is absolutely crucial to keeping your assets safe. So first of all, you're going to need to get your phone, your iPad, your tablet, or all three, and download the Google Authenticator app on it, and then go ahead and click onto the profile person up in the top right hand corner, this little person here, and it'll bring up a screen and you will go into account settings. So on settings, you go into security, and in the security then it'll give you this drop down. It will show where you have already put in your phone number, and that's already, you've put in the text number that they sent to you, which has given you the verification to get back into the account anyway. So the next step then is you really want to do this and get in and set up your 2FA. I believe you can proceed without this, but personally I wouldn't, because you're about to put your bank details in, your bank card details in, your PayPal account details in, whichever form of input of funds that you're going to use. So I would highly recommend you complete this part first. So for me, I use the Google Authenticator. There are two other options there. So with the Authenticator, every single time you go to log in, it's going to bring up this after you've put in your email and your password, and it's going to ask you for the verification token from your device. When I set up my 2FA, I normally set it up on more than one device, purely because phones get damaged, they get mislaid, they get lost, and it's handy. Or if somebody else is, if you have a partner or somebody using your account, you can actually set it up on two devices at the same time, simply by scanning the QR code onto both of them simultaneously or directly after the other one, and they will automatically sync with it. And of course, when you're setting up the 2FA, you will also be given a long secret. I recommend that you either print it off and put it somewhere safe, or you handwrite it down onto a note or notes and put them into a safe place where you can keep them. Don't store them on your laptop, don't store them on your phone, because the chances of them being taken, if somebody does hack into your phone, are a lot higher, and will give that person access to setting up the 2FA on their device. So once you have that done, you can then pop into your account with your 2FA nice and safely. Then the next step is to get funds put into your account so that you can then start trading them, buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, buying Bitcoin Cash, whatever floats your boat. So you will need to go into Coinbase settings, where I brought you before, and instead of going into security where you set up the 2FA, you're going to go over to linked accounts. Now, as you can see, I already have two linked on mine. One is my bank account for SEPA transfers, and the other one is my Visa debit card. Now, the charges that are applied by Coinbase for transfer of funds using Visa debit card is a lot higher, probably double than what it is for using a bank transfer. So you need to look at how quickly you want to buy your cryptocurrency that you want to buy, because using a debit card, it's immediate, and using a bank account, you will have to fund euros or sterling, whatever it is, into your euro bank account in Coinbase, and then use the funds from that to buy cryptocurrency. So depending on how stickly you are about fees and how quickly you want to buy the cryptocurrency, you need to make a decision on that yourself. All of those information on fees and is within the Coinbase. You can have a look and find it there. So then when you click on link new account, you will have three options. You can link your PayPal account, you can link your bank account, and your Visa debit card or credit card. Again, Visa credit and or credit, sorry, not just Visa, any of them. Your Visa and debit card will give you much bigger charges, but it does mean quick access. If Bitcoin was suddenly to fall down to like zero and you wanted to buy a load of it, you can just go in and buy it. Your bank account. So PayPal, as you can see, is for withdrawals only. Now with the bank account one, it does take a little bit of time to set up. You need to go into your bank account, follow the instructions on the screen, go into your bank account and set up the relevant Coinbase account as a payee, and send a very small amount, I think it's like €1 or something, to the account. Once they have received it, which can take 2 to 3 days, and verified it then back to you, then your account can be set up properly. It is a one-off thing. It is a little pain because it takes a couple of days and you have to wait for it. So, but I do recommend that you do it, because initially when you start using the credit and debit card, you are limited to how much funds that you can transfer at any one time. But that limit increases once you have your bank account linked to it, and maybe even having done a bank account. I think it goes up to 1,000 a day or maybe more if you have a Euro bank account linked to it. So just bear that in mind. If you're just beginning and want to just dabble a little bit, you can start off with your credit debit card. But if you want to increase your amounts, it takes some time. So if you're impatient, then go ahead and link your Euro bank account. So to set up your Coinbase account, click on the link in the description. And if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for future ones. Thanks a million for watching.